Well, top of the day to you. And I have the day off, which means I can do things I want to do today. I'm pretty excited about it. Been working on the Ranger a lot lately, and I'm going to make a new addition today, as a matter of fact. I got out running around and found a junkyard yesterday evening, a place where they sell used parts off of old cars. And I have been wanting to get a shell, or like a camper shell, or a topper, I think is what they call it, for the back of the little Ranger here. And it would make traveling so much easier and going to the store. Because right now I'm trying to put everything in this little tiny space. And if I leave it in the back, people just seem to think they can reach in the back of a truck and take what they want, which is a real pain in the butt. As you can see by the water flying off the front wheels there, it's a very rainy day here. So I brought my raincoat and be able to tromp around out in the mud of a junkyard. So yeah, let's go do that. What I like about junkyards is that there's like a story that every one of these cars out here is told. They've kind of lived their life as a car, right? This one really caught my eye. It's an old Ford Galaxy. This little guy took a heck of a hit. I was told that he was street racing along the bypass up here, 1923-74. He lost control at a high rate of speed. It tumbled a couple times. The driver was thrown out of the car, and luckily he survived. They told me a minute ago that the guy came by to get a key for his other car, which was a Honda, out of this one about a week later. The key was actually melted to the dash. This happened on Friday night, and the car was supposed to go in and get painted that next Monday. So yeah, lots of stories here in this place. So let's go take a look at the two camper shells that I'm looking at. Good thing to have waterproof boots. All right, my second choice is this one here. It's on a little Chevy S10. I like it pretty much. It's got a little damage right here on the corner, but I think I can fix that. It's really a toss-up between this one here, and have to take a little walk right down here. Little Toyota here seems to have a slightly larger back glass. The only problem is I don't know if we have a key for this lock here. This window's popped out, but it's conveniently right inside here. All the other glass is good. It looks like it needs to be sanded pretty good. I don't know, it might clean up all right. So I guess it just depends on whether I want to worry about the key, or if I want to actually worry about the damage on that corner. Here's your quiz for today. What is this right here? Any guesses? It's a gas tank. It's a gas tank for what looks like a pickup truck. All right, here's where all your sensors are. Right here's where your fuel pump is and everything. And right here, this would go up to the side of the vehicle to put gas in it. Crazy shape, right? Keep walking past these poor old Subarus. I just left my Subaru out in California because I blew the engine just a few miles from where I live moving back here. I understand why these are here, believe me. They're very expensive to replace the head gaskets. Let's go see if he has the lock to the one on the Toyota. I think that would be the better choice. This little Lexus took quite a hit. Good gracious. Looks like a nice airbag deployment here. Yep, sure enough. Well, look at this. Maybe, just maybe, these keys fit. And if they do, that means we can have the better of the two toppers for the Ranger with a locking back side there. So let's take a walk out there and check it out. And the sun decided to come out. Look at this blue sky. I don't know, since I was very young, I used to love to just come out to junkyards and look at the cars, look at all the old cars. The dark side of me always likes to look at the ones that had a really bad accident or crashed, and usually you see this in an older junkyard. But check out this little jewel. I'm not sure the year. It is the what I thought it was. Look at this. It's a Starliner. It's an old Starliner. When I saw this yesterday, I thought it reminded me of one that was out in at a junkyard here in town called Schuhofer's. And look at the body lines on this guy. I mean, look at this. Look at these fins. It's so rusted that the trunk has actually fallen in. But man, look at that glass. Kind of afraid to open the door. Yeah, the door might fall off if I open it. But look at the attention to detail. Ah, look, right here. The rear view mirror, I think, doubles as a spotlight. Look at the arm. Sure enough, hey, that's what I need for the Ranger. And apparently, she was still legal to drive in North Carolina in 1971 and 72. Look at that, not for parts. All right, I had to run home real quick and get some tools. So we found the key. Now he's gonna let me drive the Ranger down there. Put the topper on the truck. Pretty excited. Sometimes I wonder if cars can talk to each other and what it feels like for my old Ranger here to be driving through all of these wrecks. You ever watch the movie Cars? Yeah. Kind of looks like a 9/16 inch wrench there. Got my handy little tool kit here. Let's take a 9/16 and a half together here. Yes, definitely a 9/16. Okay, so that wasn't really too bad at all. There's a lot of junk in that bed like I told you about, but these are the 4 clamps that I had to remove. So now, since I moved the Ranger close to the Toyota, hopefully I can lift and slide right over here on the back of the Ranger. The only difference is it's just moi. That was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. It's I was a little concerned at first. I just had to take my little crowbar and break that loose, but yeah, I'm really tickled to death with that. So yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and bolt it down and see what happens. That's not a bad looking little topper, is it? Yeah. So the last step is putting these little clamps on. Well, I mounted it on with 3 of the 4 braces. Now what I'm going to do is go ahead and take it home and see if I can get the window in it and everything. Looks like it got it done just in the nick of time. It's starting to rain on us, but it was perfect timing. All right, well, I did get the window in. Turned out to take a little bit longer than I thought it would. Next, I've got my fancy little power sprayer all hooked up. I'm gonna get this clean. See if I can get some of this off without having to sand it too much. I'm looking forward to seeing how she looks. Very, very excited about this. Well guys, I guess this ends my adventure of getting a new topper for the old 87. It's clean, nice and new looking, and I couldn't be happier. I'm like really thrilled. I've always wanted a little pickup truck with a topper on it. You can go places. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, hit that like button. And if you want to see more videos like this of the old Ford Ranger, just hit that subscribe button. And we'll talk to you again really soon. Thanks for watching.